So to find the wavelength, we took the wavelength in nanometers and just added 10 to the negative 9 to the n, because that's how many meters we have. And then we're going to use this equation here, v equals f lambda. So v is velocity, f is frequency, wavelength is lambda. So we plug in the numbers that are given. So we're solving for frequency, so you just write that as f. We're given the wavelength, 1,095 times 10 to the negative 9th. So then the question is, what do I plug in for v? Well, it's light. So light travels at that speed. 3 times 10 to the 8th.
No, you're kidding.
I know.
It's like you knew.
It's like you knew, yeah. And then all you got to do is divide. Divide both sides by 1,095 times 10 to the negative 9th. And here's where you have to be careful. You just have to be careful, how do you plug it in? So here's how I do it. I use the scientific notation on my calculator, so I do it like this. 3 EE on mine, that's times 10. You might have a calculator that looks like this, that has a EXP on it. That's what you would hit instead of the EE. Or you might have a calculator that looks like this, that has a times 10x. That would also be what you hit. So you use either of those, that's fine. 8 divided by 1,095, EE negative 9. There's my answer, 2.74 times 10 to the 14th.
That's just not easy.
That's basically what I got. Now, if you're having trouble doing scientific notation, here's a different way to do it. Do 3 times 10 power 8 in parentheses. You have to put it in parentheses.
Oh, that's right.
Divided by 1,095 times 10 power negative 9 in parentheses. Bam, there's the same answer. So you have to put it in parentheses. Have to put it in parentheses. So it wasn't what you did. FYI, when you're solving for frequency, you're going to get huge numbers a lot of times. Not every time, but a lot of times. Some of the numbers we'll do will be smaller, but they're usually going to be in nanometers. But you might get like 500 nanometers, or you might get like 10,000 nanometers. But your frequencies are going to end up being generally pretty large. Generally pretty large. Okay, go ahead and knock out number 2.
My answer is not correct.
No.